Hello, friends. Good Tuesday afternoon. Get things straight here so you're not feeling like you're watching a drunk stamper. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wish I could get rid of that. There, that looks so much better. Hello, friends. It's Janey with Inspired Stamping. And can you believe? It's Tuesday, April 13th. We are almost at the halfway mark of April, and oh, she just flies by, this month of ours. I'm just going to bring up the Facebook on my laptop and look for comments from you all so I can see if there's any questions. And I'm going to put, oh goodness, that's a big window. Let's see. Put the order information into the comments. All right, good morning, Carolyn. Thanks for your little comment. I hope it's beautiful where you are. Today has been so nice. The wind has quieted and it's chilly in the 40s, but that wind was so bitter, and I'm so glad that it's gone for a little while anyway. I love spring, even though it makes my allergies go bonkers. It's still so beautiful and really lifts my spirits. Good morning, Miss Amanda. Afternoon. Good afternoon, I mean. Okay, I'm just trying to get the right lighting on here. There we go. Oh boy, it's so fun to have technology. And hello, Miss Laura in California. Nice to have you pop in today. Yay. Okay, it looks like I found people. This is not the window that I thought I was looking for. All right, come on. Where is my page? Good grief. It's taking me into some admin windows, and admin windows isn't what I was looking for. Okay, Carolyn says it's lovely in Auburn, California. It's supposed to hit the 80s next week. Woo! That'll be toasty, but I'm sure lovely. So we're going to start off today with sharing some cards that I've received recently, and remind you to shop our catalog before it retires. So I was just going to pull up our Well Done suite. Okay, I think you can see it's called Wheel of a Time on pages 94 through 96 of the catalog. And these are the adorable stamps with fun puns. So cute. And then there is a whale builder punch that fits this image here. That's why it's a funny color, because it matches the punch. So I love our catalog because it shows fun ideas and designs that you can copy. This is still available as a bundle for $31.50. I'll just throw it out there. The product number is 154053. If this is a bundle you've had on your list, you know what? Now's the time to get it. I believe our designer's series paper is sold out and discontinued. So, sadly, it is gorgeous, but that is gone. Okay, so now that we've talked about that, I thought I would show you the adorable card I got in the mail. So you can see it has the whale stamped, and they use the pretty peacock ink and cardstock that are retiring with cute little bumblebee fishies and some beautiful sequins to go with the bubbles. So fun, and the paper just makes it so easy for your design to stand out. What do you think? Are you a well done type of crafter? Do you already have this in your hands? Have you been making fun designs with it? I don't want to rush people that are trying to look at it and get a scope for the ideas. So I believe that this is a 3 by 5 1/4 inch of the designer series paper and a large oval for the stamping background image, and then they popped up that whale. Cute, huh? And this came from Stampin' Up. A few months back, I hit a sales milestone of 100,000 sales with my Stampin' Up business. And yesterday, I got a card from them. So, who cares if it's after the fact a little bit? It's awesome to see happy mail in my mailbox. Reminder that send it no matter when. It will brighten somebody's day, and it always arrives on the right day, no matter when you send it. Okay, so the next card is made by my friend Diana, and she used the Zany Zebras stamp on page 104, and these stamps are still available. They have cute stamps: wild about you, happy birthday, kick up your heels, it's time to celebrate, you party animal. He even has a little hat, party hat, to put on his head. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so this stamp set's $19, and there's also some adorable samples here. And then also in our beginner brochure, it is featured in our beginner brochure on pages 8 and 9 with other adorable layout ideas with our watercolor pencils. So Diana used Melon Mambo, bright pink happy party color, and then she colored in the black and white paper and used some designer series paper from last celebration, and then stamped him, and it says, kick up your heels, it's time to celebrate. So fun. Cute, isn't it? So I wanted to share that because you don't want to miss out on these super cute options. The whale will be in the new catalog. He's not retiring, but if I'm remembering right, I think the bundle price is. But regardless, just don't wait. Please don't wait. If you are going to be placing an order for product, my host code for April is TSXD737R. That is what this is here. And you just enter that on the online ordering website so that it comes to me and I can send you a thank you. All right, so today I'm going to create with the Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper. This is in our discontinued products, and it is, I believe, $6 instead of $15. So it's a super savings, and I love to share with you super savings. Also, if you've not seen the update, our clearance rack was updated overnight, and they have loaded a variety of holiday products from last fall. Let's see, there is the iridescent pearls, there are Every Season Punch Pack, there's the Poinsettia Specialty paper, Glad Tidings Designer Series paper, I suppose I should be showing you my screen and not just reading it to you. But check out the clearance rack. There's some great bargains there. All right, Ornate Garden has a lot of beautiful colors. And we are going to put together a quick card. So this paper features gold foil on mint macaron and old olive, and white. There's also white with gold. So typically I would not put these colors together. So I like that they have provided different prints that have the colors so you can coordinate which ones you like best. They're so pretty. So pretty. So we are going to create with the mint macaron gold and this floral piece. Isn't it pretty? Sorry for the rustling plastic. Trying to get my pieces back in there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's see. I've been cleaning out my stamps. So what do you think? Should we use Massive Thanks or should we use a Wish for Everything as our stamp set? See what you think. All right, so our base, let's see, did it get any feedback and votes? Doesn't look like it's quite refreshed for me yet. Where did the comments go? Okay, well, I think we'll stick with Massive Thanks. I'm going to cut my cardstock. So there are two different classic folds for our cardstock. And let me lift my camera up a little higher so that you can get a better view. So our paper is 8.5 by 11. So you can cut it across this way or you can cut it across this way and get two different cards. So today I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. And I always like to score first because that covers both card bases at one time. So 4 1/4 score. Then we're going to flip it and cut at 5.5 inches on the 11-inch length. Okay, so put that bar in place, slide the cutter down, and now we have two card bases. This will stand up and be a standard card that way. Okay, so next, take my bone folder. Let me move my extra base out of the way. So I have a clever trick I learned from my friend Cheryl Knight. She said, use this corner in your trimmer and slide one edge in and then slide the other edge in and hold down there. Then come back with your bone folder. I could lift that up to burnish your score line into a nice fold. And that way these edges will be straight all the way and square. Isn't that a great tip? Thank you, Cheryl, for teaching me. And now I've taught all of you, and I hope that you love that tip. And let's go ahead and do a layer, and we're going to use basic white. So this layer will be 4 inches by 5 1/4. Just right down there. Okay, so we're going to click the bar in place, cut. Sorry, I'm running off the edge of my table and my camera. So now 3 3/4 by 5 1/4 create the perfect matte layer right there. And then we can add some fancy paper as the layers on top. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay, super. So you get the trimmer back, and let me turn it this direction so you can see better. So I'm going to cut my designer series paper at 5 inches to fit within the 5 1/4 that I cut. And I should also measure this. So this is about 1.5 inches. I'm going to come back to 5 inches here and cut. So this is 4, so this needs to be 3 3/4. And sometimes I just line it up on my trimmer, just like this, at 3 3/4 to figure out how much excess is there versus what I have. There we go. And trim that excess off. So now they are ready to be layered when I get to that step. So we are going to use one of my favorite tips and stamp on the center of this layer and cut it out with a punch, simply because that nobody is going to see this layer, and so we might as well use it for our stamping. And I think we'll go with, let's see, what have I used? Just the thank you. That works. So I'm putting my red rubber stamp with the cling label right onto my clear block. You can see it holds nice and tight. And then I'm going to tap around my ink pad. And I'm going to grab a scrap of paper here just to test to see what my image looks like. And we're doing good. So now I'm ready to ink up again and put it right here in an area that is going to be completely covered anyway. And pick just the right. So we're going to do the circle punch. It's 1 3/4 inches. This was retired. But I do not get rid of my punches. They are the most useful tools, and I love my punches, so I keep them and I enjoy using them, even if they're retired. Okay, so then the next one we're going to go with is on my other table. I'm going to grab the 2-inch circle punch and the gold foil paper. This is our gold foil paper, and you can see I love to punch layers out. So we're just going to line this up in here. Get a gold circle that will sit behind our thank you. Do you see where I'm going? Yes, it is so pretty to combine these colors. All right, so let's close up the ink pad, because if I don't, I spread ink everywhere and share it all over the place. My favorite product is, all right, I have a few favorites. Have you ever watched Lark Rise to Candleford and Dorcas Lane, the postmistress? her favorites go on and on. She's my one favorite. Well, my one favorite crosses many categories. So my one favorite for adhesive is liquid glue. The trick is to put on very light, thin coating. So this is too thick. It needs to be spread out. Over here, that's nice and thin. Okay, now we're going to attach this. Make sure it opens the right direction because it's totally optional to assemble your card backwards and upside down if you're not paying attention. And if you've never done it before, you're not making enough cards because it's super easy to make your card backwards and upside down. All right, so we're gonna put a little more glue on here and put this in place. So I'm looking at my border at the bottom, the top, and the outside, and they should be very equal in distance, because then we're going to add this piece and butt it up right against there, and hopefully it matches all the way around. I'm a little bit skinny on the left and a little bit fat on the right, and I'm okay with that because it's a handmade card and nobody else scrutinizes it but you and me, the Stampin' ladies. So it is what it is, and it's all good. All right, so now we're going to find some ribbon, and this ribbon was designed to coordinate with this paper, but I think I'm going to go with Bumblebee. So much Bumblebee already shows up, so let's go ahead and coordinate in with that Bumblebee. Meanwhile, we've got our labels here, and we're going to use some dimensionals and our glue. So nice and thin, light application of glue, and slide it onto that gold circle. So if you don't own circle punches, please order them so that you can have them before they are gone for good. You can still use a die cutting machine and circle dies, absolutely, and they are very have good varieties. But circle punches are super fast to have on your table and layer. So I think put this here, and I really don't know how long this is. I'm going to say somewhere between 8 and 10 inches. So I'm going to make my loop, wrap it over the top, tuck a loop through, and then adjust, that's the word, not attach. We're going to attach in a second, but adjust those loops and tails. And I always keep scissors specifically for cutting, trimming ribbon separate on my desk so that they do not get dull. So these have a special charm on them that makes it easy to see. Ribbon only. And then a snip here. Okay, so there's our little bow. Look, her little leg is too long, so is it a leg? Is it a tail? It's ribbon. I've got my bow. So next I'm going to take my glue dots, and this wraps over the top of them to keep them safe. So you peel this back, and ta-da, there's the glue dots. So I'm going to take my bow and press the knot into the glue dot, and then I'm going to repeat and put one on the back side of each loop. You don't really just peels right off. Well, hi Donna, welcome to our stamping and chatting. Oh, Greta, you're in Garibaldi. That's an awesome little town. Okay, so now we're going to, let's see, we're going to attach it on the white. Get those loops up so you can still see the gold edge. And this is close by all those bumblebee flowers. And the thank you has a little pop there. That's good. I think we need a little bit of bling. So let's get that out. And which bling should we choose? There's so many choices. Okay, the Gilded Gold Gems are one of my favorites. And I know everybody scolds me if I don't use the proper tool, so we're gonna get our pick, take a pick tool and get our gems. Hello, Diana, my busy friend. So I feel like we should put, I'm not pressing these down, I'm just going to lay them gently so that I can determine where I really want to put them. I don't want the adhesive to start clinging really tight. So it's small, medium, and large. So maybe they should go on the card. These are the things that crafters debate, where to put the bling. So move this down here. Maybe we'll leave that one there and put this one over here on one of these flower centers. So it spreads out the bling a little bit. I'm going to change that to the medium. Put the large one there and the small one down here. Okay, do you see how I just am lightly, yeah, I agreed it needed to be off the sentiment. It was too much. So we've got 2 on the flowers and 1 on the sentiment. Just to kind of be a little, I think I'll move it over there. It's asymmetrical, which sometimes messes with people, but I like it on some applications, and that one is working for me. So that is our thank you card and our little bumblebee ribbon. So you could, and I'm going to go ahead and tame these a little bit more. I'm going to put, and I might, sometimes I just roll the glue dot up and then put it right under that tail so it doesn't slide over my sentiment quite so much. There we go. Quick and easy card. Fancy with all that beautiful gold foil, cheery with flowers. I think this is a great thank you. And I have a customer in mind. She placed the first order today with the clearance rack, so this is going to go to her. I don't even know if she uses Facebook actually, but this will be a great thank you to her. So don't forget, the clearance rack is refreshed today and there's some great deals on there. Our closeout sale continues until May 3rd as we say goodbye to our annual catalog. This catalog ends on May 3rd, and then our new catalog starts on May 4th. So be sure to scoop up your favorites from this beauty and get the good prices, the good bargains, because I always love to share those good bargains. So you're looking for Ornate Garden Specialty. Is that what I called it? Yes, Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper. You get 12 sheets with foil on, I believe, 6 of the sheets. It's 152488 for the product number. And instead of $15, it's discounted to $6. So generally that means that there is a lot of inventory on hand and they're trying to clear it out. So get 2 packs at such an awesome price. You will not go wrong. All right, leave me any questions that you have. I appreciate you joining me today. And be sure to come and visit my website, Inspired Stamping. At that, be sure to click on the Join My Email list so that I can email you directly with all of the upcoming news for stamping. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like my page and follow it. And if you're watching on YouTube, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your support, and I love your comments and that I can answer your questions and help you out. Have a happy stamping day. Hugs. Have a good day. Bye-bye.